at this moment, we'd like to take this opportunity to mark 60 years in politics. Absolutely, 60 years in politics for that absolute veteran, Mr. D.E.W. Gunasekera. 60 years in politics, General Secretary of the Communist Party of Sri Lanka. He has completed an astounding 60 years. After his secondary education, he entered the public service, aged only 19. He was attached to the Department of Inland Revenue, and having pursued a higher education, he held the post of investigating officer. A student of politics, he has been influenced by the powerful trade unions and left movements. He's also been an ardent student of international affairs. D.E.W. Gunasekera has been vociferous in his views, and especially he's been trying all his life, he says, to instill a sense of fair play in politics. Well, we congratulate D.E.W. Gunasekera on his remarkable service to the nation, and he may well be on the end of this telephone line. Let's see if we can get hold of Mr. D.E.W. Gunasekera and see what he has to say after what is essentially a lifetime in politics. And a very good morning to you, Mr. D.E.W.
Good morning, Phil.
Thank you very much, and many congratulations on you marking 60 years in politics. What a milestone. On behalf of our group and Newsfirst, I'd like to wish you very well and say to you many thanks indeed for your service to the people of the country. Do you have a message on the since you've now passed 60 years in politics, do you have a message for the people? Do you have a message for parliamentarians? Who do you have a message for?
Faraz, thank you very much for your kindness, nice words, both encouraging and stimulating. Of course, 60 years is a long period, but it was not really due to any special, exclusive reasons attributed to me. It is because the medical science has improved so fast, so little, that people live longer. Secondly, because I joined politics at a young age. That is the only reason, not special, exclusive reasons, which my predecessors, other political animals, were not blessed with. So my message here to the country, we are in a deep crisis, and it's a prolonged crisis, an unprecedented crisis. The country is almost ungovernable, and in my view, that is that these things arise from three sources. We have a number of crises: economic crisis, political crisis, social crisis, cultural crisis, then constitutional crisis, parliamentary crisis, cabinet crisis, PM and president conflict. All these are there, but fundamentally they all emerge from three main fundamental objective factors. First is the global challenges, global trends, global developments, and beyond our control. Secondly, our economic strategy initiated in 1978 is total failure. Third, the 1978 Constitution had brought disasters, and Dr. N.M. Perra, who professed it in the sick bed without seeing how it was working, and he predicted, and today he has been proved right, and that is sometimes the message. Therefore, I think we'll have to rethink. New political program is necessary. New. Alut වැඩපිළිවෙලක්. It should be a scientific one. It should be pragmatic one. It should be some practicable. It should be the people, pro-people. Unless the responsibility lies mainly on the two major political parties or political alliances in the country. This dark truth has not been comprehended. This is my view. This is the message. Even though it is late, this message I would try to offer to the people to consider.
Dear Gunasekera, thank you very much for your words of encouragement and your words of counsel. I wish you very well, and I hope and pray that you will continue to serve the people for many more years to come. Thank you very much.